If you are using Unreal Engine 5 and getting low FPS, this video will help you fix it fast. Unreal Engine is powerful, but default settings are very heavy even for a high-end PC. In this guide, I will show you simple optimization tips that increase your FPS by 30 to 100%. First, let's understand why Unreal Engine 5 can feel slow. It's not because the engine is poorly optimized, it's because it enables high-end features by default. Technologies like Lumen, Nanite, Virtual Shadow Maps, and TSR are designed for cinematic quality rendering. They calculate lighting, shadow, and geometry in real time, which paths have loaded on GPU. In many projects, you don't actually need all of them at maximum quality. High shadow resolution, dynamic reflection, and heavy post-processing can significantly increase GPU frame time. The key is not disabling everything, but choosing the right balance between visual quality and performance. Before we start optimizing, let's check your current FPS. Open the console and type stat FPS. You can also use a stat unit to see CPU and GPU load. In my test I'm getting around 18 FPS. It's because I have a high-end PC, like you see on the screen. Now let's improve it step by step. At first, viewport scalability. Press this button. Viewport scalability. And here we see by default everything is set to epic. Try switching to higher medium, this alone can give a huge FPS boost. Since lowering shadows, effects and post-processing reduces GPU load and makes gameplay smoother without a big loss in visual quality. Next is screen percentage. Again press to this button performance and scalability tools, find screen percentage, and lowering it to 18 or 16. I use a 25 and you see this blur. You lose some sharpness, but performance improves a lot. Screen percentage changes internal resolutions. 15% means half the resolution and much fewer pixels to render. Less pixels equals more FPS, but slightly softer image. If you are using Lumen, go to project settings, rendering, and here you can see global illumination. Try switching global illumination from Lumen to screen space or none. Also reduce final gather quality. Reflection method to none or screen space. Lumen is one of the biggest FPS killer in Unreal Engine 5. On screen you can see compare Lumen and screen space. Nanite is powerful, but is not magic. It's designed for large, complex meshes like rocks, buildings or detailed environments. But small props like cups, boxes, simple meshes don't benefit much from Nanite. Open your static mesh settings and disable Nanite on small assets. Or disable, go to Edit, Project Settings, tap in Search Nanite and disable it. And don't forget to restart your project. If you're using Virtual Shadow Maps, try switching back to standard shadow maps. Virtual Shadow Maps provide higher quality and more detailed shadows, but they are much heavier on GPU. Standard shadow maps are simpler and faster. In many gameplay situations, the visual difference is small, but performance improvement can be noticeable. If you are using TSR temporal super resolution, keep in mind that it's high quality but also heavier in performance. If you're targeting more FPS, try switching from TSR to TI. TI is usually lighter and still provides decent anti-aliasing. Also, if MSA enabled, consider disabling it. MSA increases GPU workload, especially in forward rendering projects. If you don't absolutely need it, turning it off can improve performance. Now let's optimize post-processing. First, Bloom. Bloom adds a glow effect to bright areas, but it costs GPU performance. If you don't need a cinematic look, try disable it. Next, ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion adds a small context shadow in corners and edges. It improves depth perception, but it also adds extra rendering costs. Finally, auto exposure. Auto exposure dynamically adjusts brightness, based on what the camera sees. Before we finish, here are a few useful console commands that can help you test performance quickly. First, remove any FPS cap, T-Max FPS 0. This unlocks your frame rate and helps you see the real performance potential. Next, disable VSync while testing R VSync 0. VSync can artificially limit your FPS, so turning it off gives you more accurate results. If you are using Lumen Reflection, you can quickly disable them using R Lumen Reflection 0. Lumen reflections are physically accurate and look great, but they are one of the heavier features in Unreal Engine 5. Instead of looking only at FPS, use stat GPU. This command shows you exactly how much time each rendering features takes on your GPU. This helps you understand what is actually causing slowdowns. And last, if you want to see if Lumen is working internally, use R-Lumen Visualize 1. This enables visualization mode showing how Lumen calculates lighting and stand data. It helps you understand how much your scene is being processed by Lumen. If this helped you understand Unreal better, there's more coming. Subscribe for deeper optimization and system design content.